Good evening, race fans, and welcome to our third round, our race 6 of the Phoenix Pulse Formula V1 Virtual Cup, and we're going to end it at the Clark International Speedway. My name is JP Tuason, and I'm the CEO and Racing Director of Tuason Racing. And as we heat things up for this final race, I want to introduce you guys to my hot co-host. She is a longtime friend, a model, an artist, a former news anchor. She used to race in the Toyota Vios Racing Festival. So she's a real race car driver. She's driven the Formula V1 car in an 8-hour endurance. And she's now one of the celebrity racers for the Phoenix Pulse Racing team. Everybody, let's welcome Miss Fem Baranda. Come on down, my friend. How you doing?
Good evening, JP. Good evening, everyone. I'm good. I'm really excited for this final round. Thank you for the wonderful introduction, JP. And of course, hi to the Tuason Racing family. Hi, guys. And thank you for having me to host the third and final round of the homegrown esports series in the country. And tonight we will be seeing our homegrown real racer drivers and esports racers battle on the last round of this PC-based racing tournament. And yeah, well, it's a bittersweet event for me. I was supposed to join, but I'm an expecting mom, so I'll be your host for
you're
this
blooming.
round.
You look great. Okay, with the quarantine restrictions brought about by the pandemic, Tuason Racing has partnered with Phoenix Petroleum Philippines to bring this homegrown sports program to the virtual arena. And of course, to allow you guys to watch the racing action from the comfort and safety of your homes. Now, through the Phoenix Pulse Formula V1 Virtual Cup, racing enthusiasts out there can pursue another career path on the global motorsports arena. Now, of course, our races consist of both professional and amateur race car drivers and professional and amateur esports racers. So it's really exciting to see these guys battle it out because you never really know who's going to win. And tonight we've got a great mix of both real racers and esports champions. So let's check this out in terms of how our action is going to turn out tonight.
Yes, again, congratulations to you guys, Tuason Racing. And of course, thank you, Phoenix Petroleum Philippines, for giving me a chance to try and be part of the amateur level. And let's know more about this homegrown racing series by watching this clip.
Okay, 2 years ago, Tuason Racing launched its Formula V1 racing series, and it became the country's only Formula car program that is being participated by both Filipino and international racers. Now, the champions of the series were given a chance to compete in Japan to represent the country. So the champions got to race at the Suzuka International Circuit and even the Fuji Speedway. And it was amazing. So some of these guys, the champions of the series, when they went over, they had very little practice, but they did so well at the races that they really impressed the Japanese competitors. And we've been invited to come back again. But with the suspension of sports activities in the country due to the worldwide COVID-19 pandemic, we're now holding this homegrown racing series in the virtual arena.
And to make this racing more exciting, Tuason Racing and our friends from Phoenix Petroleum Philippines also launched the Formula V1 Fantasy League. This league gives the non-gaming race fans a chance to be part of the racing action. Each participant of the Formula V1 Fantasy League may own a race team by choosing 3 drivers from the amateur, Pro Class, and the Formula V1 Virtual Cup teams. Participants may gain points from their chosen driver's performance and playing in weekly games. Earned points during the Fantasy League may be exchanged with exciting rewards provided by our sponsors, Phoenix Petroleum Philippines, LG Philippines, Optul, Blue M, Bendix, and PC Express. The Formula V1 Fantasy League will be having 5 winners in every leg, and we will have top 3 season overall winners. So if you haven't joined the Fantasy League yet, this is now your last chance to register and win exciting prizes. And apart from redeeming exciting rewards, the points earned in Formula V1 Fantasy League can also be used as a donation to those who are affected by the Typhoon Ulysses. And as of this moment, we already have almost 400 members on the Formula V1 Fantasy League, and they are continuously earning points by participating in challenges, watching the race, and through their driver's performance. We are all inviting you to join the Fantasy League and get exciting rewards.
So get a chance to win a prize in the weekly raffle promo of Tuason Racing. And how do you do this? Well, just simply, number one, like the Tuason Racing fan page. Number two, join and sign up on Formula V1 Fantasy League. And number three, tag 5 of your friends on the comment section of the raffle poster, which we will present every week. The weekly raffle will have 1 grand winner of an item from PC Express, and of course 2 winners of consolation prizes from Phoenix Petroleum Philippines.
And as part of Tuason Racing CSR efforts, the motorsports company will be lending a hand to Mabuhay Deseret Foundation, located in Cubao, Quezon City. You know, this foundation has provided thousands of free and subsidized operations every year to correct the medical conditions such as cataracts, cross-eyed, cleft lip and palate, burn contractions, post-polio, and club feet for the poor. And a little donation update. After the first and second round of Phoenix Pulse Formula V1 Virtual Cup, we are able to raise 100,000 pesos. Yay!
Woohoo!
Thank you, guys. And we would like to thank all of you for having a big heart and lending a hand for Mabuhay Deseret. And let's continue raising our fund by sending your donations on the organization's bank accounts details flash on the screen.
Okay, so another important announcement before we get going with the races as well. We'd like to invite everybody to one of the most anticipated motoring and driving events in the country. So our friends at the Manila International Auto Show, or MIAS, will now be launching MIAS Wired. So at the beginning of the year, we're supposed to have an actual car show, but because of COVID, we are now going to have MIAS Wired, which is going to be on December 16 to 2020. So it's a virtual MIAS, and this online platform is there to serve as an exciting event for all car enthusiasts during this pandemic. So the final round of the Phoenix Pulse Formula V1 Race 6 of our virtual cup will be here at the MIAS website. So make sure to check it out, and to know more about the MIAS Wired, check out their website. It's www.manilaAutoShow.com. So see you guys at the MIAS Wired.
Wow, that is so exciting, JP. But to keep things more exciting, we will be raffling off items from Blue Chem and Bendix. Okay, guys, the question for this race raffle game is, in what place is Clark International Speedway located? Again, in what place is Clark International Speedway located? Okay, guys, type your answer below. 2 winners of this raffle game will be announced on the Tuason Racing Facebook page. Okay, guys, I'm just reminding everyone that Phoenix is also doing a raffle, so make sure to stay with us to join. Users need to watch the race 6 of Phoenix Pulse Formula V1 Virtual Cup happening at this moment. And after this race broadcast, you need to answer the question that will be posted on Phoenix Fuel's Facebook fan page. Here are the questions. What is the fastest lap time set in the amateur and pro class for race 5? Number 2, who are the amateur and pro class champions of race 5? Third question, what is the round 3 racetrack for the Formula V1 Virtual Cup? Again, first question is what is the fastest lap time set in the amateur and pro class for race 5? Second question, who are the amateur and pro class champions for race 5? Third question, what is the round 3 racetrack for the Formula V1 Virtual Cup? And lucky 15 individuals who will answer the questions right will get 200 pesos Phoenix Fuel voucher via the Limitless app and 300 Limitless points. Winners will also automatically earn an e-raffle entry and a chance to win a Nintendo Switch version 2,
Wow.
Fitbit Versa 2, and 10,000 peso Phoenix Fuel voucher via the Limitless app, Phoenix Lubricants, or Phoenix Racing merch. And winners will be drawn towards the end of Formula V1 Virtual Cup racing season. Stay tuned to our race broadcast and let the race begin.
Okay, so a total of 55 racers are going to be battling for both the amateur and pro crowns for race 6. And this is going to be our final race. It's going to be super exciting because we're going to have a reverse grid of the winners. So to check out the grid positions for the amateur class, let's take a look at these results.
And on 5th place is Jeter Miole. 4th place is James Gatlabayan. 3rd place is Advan Ramirez. 2nd place is Real Lerpido. And on the 1st place is Jaron Messina.
Okay, so let's go straight into this last race for the AM class. Check it out. So we're now going to be, again, racing at the Clark International Speedway. And for this last race, not only did we have a reverse grid, but we have a 2 times point multiplier. Feb, you've had quite a bit of experience doing this reverse grid in the Vios Cup, right?
Yes, of course. The Vios Cup is actually a little bit more, it adds more excitement in the race because you wouldn't know whether if you want to be on the front or at the back, or so yeah, this is really a game changer.
Okay,
Wow,
so
right.
we've got a race start. And basically, we are riding on board with Julian Colvin, and he's one of our top runners. He needs to finish this race so that he can clinch the championship. But Andre Varke, contacted.
Whoa.
Okay. Lots of contact there in turn 1 and 2. And again, I was saying that Andre Varquez needs to finish below 5th place, and Julian needs to win this to be able to take the championship.
Wow, this looks so real, James. Nice.
Diba?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so yeah, it's really interesting, Fem, to see the same racetrack we've been driving on for so many years to be virtual, right?
And these guys are so lucky to be able to race this on virtual game, but dude, this is a really exciting hard track for me, actually. Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
That corner.
That's right. That's the Acacia corner with the big tree.
Corner.
Yeah. Okay, so right now we have Julian. He's in 2nd place, chasing Real Lerpido. And again, these guys are all racing around the Clark International Speedway, and it's going to be an 8-lap race. We're on the first of 8 laps. And some quick information about this track. It is a 4.2-kilometer racetrack, has 18 turns, and drives in a counterclockwise direction. So coming into the last corner, this is where a lot of people get it wrong. Oh, and there we go. Action.
No.
Fem, did you see that action? It's
last
like we've done that before.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of cars crash in that last corner because it's a little bit tricky. We usually get it on flat out, but if you chicken out or like lift a bit, here it is. spin. That's what happened, I think.
And it looks like that's what happened, right? So the problem is when you get off the gas, right, as you're coming through that, it upsets the car. And upsetting the car at high speed is really not a good idea. It spins you out and puts you straight into that wall. Okay, so right now, Andre Varquez up into 4th place. And it's looking very good for Andre. There's a bit of contact at that last corner. Jaron having contact with Julian, and unfortunately Julian now drops to P8. So Julian Colvin is actually an Avengers Racing Team race car driver.
Okay. And now Andre Vargas is in P2 and in a good position to win the championship.
That's right. It was really Julian versus Andre, and it looks like Andre now has the upper hand by being in P2. Oh, more action in the back between is that JS? Looked like that was JS back there. We're now riding with Gianelli, and he's now chasing Aldo. Aldo was the race winner from race 5.
So we're watching the video from James Viado and JS Tabarro.
Yeah, I think that was the incident in the previous lap. James versus JS. And we are now on lap 3 of 8. So, Fem, what is your favorite corner at this circuit?
My favorite corner is the Acacia. Why? I guess from a high speed to a tight corner.
Yeah, that's where you make a lot of you made a lot of passes in the past.
Exactly. I guess that's my favorite.
That's where all the action is. That's right. That's right. Okay, so we have Julian Tang, or Julian Colvin, slowly recovering some of those places that he lost and is now in P7. Okay,
again,
so
the points for race 6 will be ×2. So the guys really have to, for those who want more points, this is their chance.
That's right. These guys have to work hard. If they want to win the championship, you know, they have to work hard in this race. And it's crazy because we started off this series racing at Monza, which you were racing at.
Yes.
And then we went to, so from Europe in Monza, we went to racing in the US at Laguna Seca. And we're now ending the series with double the points at the Clark International Speedway. So such a great circuit, and we want to thank the guys at Clark for supporting us. We also want to thank Teddy. So the track designer, the guy that has turned this actual track into the virtual simulation that we see, is our friend Teddy, and he's designed this without even seeing the track. He's doing it from the US. So Teddy, thanks a lot. And
good
right
job,
now, yeah, super. And right now we're actually riding with Andre Varquez, that is now in P1. So Andre, if he can stay in this position, is looking like he can win this championship.
Okay, so we're on lap.
We are on lap 4 of 8.
Halfway,
and yeah, halfway. And Fem, quick question: how did you find driving the simulator or the esports game versus actual driving at the racetrack?
Well, of course, the setup is totally different. The sound, the smell, the adrenaline. But I can say that technically, you really have to learn the track, and it's more precise, or it's very technical. One mistake and you're out of the race.
That's right. But the interesting thing about this virtual racing is if you do go off, you don't have to pay for
Yes.
damages.
Oh,
So
yeah.
right now we have
True.
Gabby de la Merced battling with JP Santillan. So a real race car driver, now in 19th place. Gabby de la Merced versus JP Santillan and also John Emmanuel Ramos. So this action is heating up. You can see Gabby. We're riding on board with her. She's got her game face on with her aqua hair.
Yes, I think she matches to her car. And actually,
She
Gabby
does.
is one of our pro racers, but for this virtual, she's part of the amateur. But I think it's a big adjustment also for her.
Yeah, I think that she is enjoying the virtual racing, but she's finding that some of these AM drivers are really, really good. And having
And
said that, the quickest laps are very, very similar to the pro class drivers. So we're now riding on board with Rian. So there she goes.
Oh, Yan.
Oh,
Oh,
Rian off into the barriers, but she's got the car going again. So Rian is in 22nd place out of 32 guys that have qualified for this race.
she's
So
really
she's,
enjoying this race.
She is.
Yeah, even though we've been racing this track for how many years, doing it virtually is totally different. So I can feel what Rian and Gabby's like doing right now. It's really more precise or technical, or it's very sensitive actually.
So which do you like better? Do you like
Of
virtual
course.
or you like the real thing?
Of course, the real thing, the adrenaline rush is different. But of course, during the pandemic, this is the best that we can get. So
That's true. That's true.
the closest
I'm
to
not
the
complaining.
real thing. Not complaining.
So the interesting thing, Fem, is the champion for the Formula V1 Virtual Cup will actually get to transcend being in the virtual world to actually getting to drive a Formula V1 car at the track.
Wow, that is so exciting. So now it's actually on board Rian Ramos chasing Josh Ricardo.
That's right. And Rian is, again, she's a real race car driver. She's driven this track. She knows this track very well. And she is chasing some of the other boys. Josh Ricardo is in front of her. And we're now back with Andre Varquez. And he is leading this race, although he has quite a bit of ballast in his car. We've got the last 2 laps for Andre Varquez and Julian Tang, who is really pushing hard to win this championship, is unfortunately in P6 because of an incident that we saw earlier on.
So for this one, JP, the top 3 winners of the 2020 Phoenix Pulse Formula V1 Virtual Cup will receive the following prizes. The champion and second and third place will receive Fuel GC, Phoenix merch, and other sponsor items.
And like I said, the champion will win a seat to do Formula V1 testing.
Wow.
Yay! So hopefully they'll get a chance to get coaching from you.
Yeah, I'm game for it. Mid next year, yeah.
Mid next year, yeah, we'll sort that one out. So okay, we've got Patrick Maliki, and he's battling it out with Aldo. And again, Aldo was the race 5 winner, and these guys are battling for 3rd place overall in the championship. Riding along with Advan Ramirez, he's using all of the track, even a bit more. And Advan is now in a podium position, 3rd place. Right behind him, we have Aldo. And in P6, we have Julian Colvin. Okay, so we've got action here. Advan Ramirez, and it looks like he's getting some pressure in the back from Aldo. And a quick update on lap 7. We have Julian Colvin now in P5. So Julian is working hard to try to catch up. Advan just overshoots that Porsche corner, and now Aldo goes into P3. So our race 5 winner is now in 3rd place, Aldo. Good job, Aldo, coming all the way from 10th place.
Yeah, and James, Aldo is battling for 3rd place or P3 for the overall championship.
That's right. So it's looking good for him as well. Okay, so we've got Julian Pang now chasing Advan Ramirez and coming all the way from P8. So Julian Colvin, Julian Pang. Oh! Whoa! Look at that. Julian Colvin taking advantage of that double pass there, and into 4th place, coming into the last lap. So there was a bit of contact there by some of the other drivers, and of course Julian with a little bit more experience than these guys, just taking those 2 places away. So good job, Julian Tan.
Okay, Andre Vasquez now with an 8-second gap.
Yep, so Andre looks like he's got this one wrapped up. He just needs to make sure that he doesn't mess it up in this last lap. We're riding now with Jaron Messina. Oh, contact. 2 drivers out. Jaron Messina and James. And now with Andre Varquez on his final lap. He's halfway through the circuit, going into the Acacia corner, and we have a update from race control, and there's going to be an incident which will be investigated between Jaron and Francis. That accident we just saw at turn 1. So even in the virtual world, Femi, we've got the stewards that actually look at these incidents and penalize drivers for unsafe driving. Parang totoo, di ba?
That's great. So the drivers can also protest.
That's right. So at the end of the races, the drivers are given an opportunity to save their videos and also send in their protests. So Andre Varquez into the last corner and cruising to victory. Congratulations.
Wow, look at his face. Congrats. Woohoo. Now he's smiling. Whoa.
There you go. Okay, so good race from Andre, and we have 3rd place in that race, Aldo Balagulan. And Aldo was our champion from race 5. He started in 10th place and finished 3rd. In 2nd place, we have Rial Lerpido. And of course, our champion, Andre Varquez of Ribbon Arc Productive Motorsports.
Congrats, guys.
Congrats. So, Fem, you want to read out our fastest lap? Yeah.
Wait, okay, I'm still I'm actually really, really like sweating. Like it's the same as the
exciting,
real
right? It's
exciting.
Okay,
Of course,
so
I'm
Julian
rooting for.
Colvin received a 10-second penalty for making unnecessary contact during that race 6 session. Okay. And our fastest lap is by Jether Miole with a 159.7. Congratulations to these guys.
And of course, congratulations to our celebrity racers. Again, we also have our celebrity racers from Phoenix Pulse Racing Team, Rian Ramos, who
Woo!
qualified for 22nd place, and Gabi de la Merced, yay, for 18th place after our race session.
Okay, so again, congratulations to the winners. In third place, we have Aldo. In second place, we
Yay!
have Real, and our champion for that race, Andre Varquez from Ribbon Arc Times Productive Motorsports. Guys, come on down.
Yay!
Here we go. We've got Aldo and Andre. Unfortunately, Real couldn't join us for the interview, but Fem, take it away.
Yes, congratulations to you guys. Of course, Andre, you're the champion. How was your race?
Thank you. The first half of the race 6, in the first half of the race, I almost got into contact, and then I tried slowing down just to avoid being hit again, and then I got myself in third place, and then I tried chasing the other two. I didn't remember who it was because I don't have the signs on who is on that car, so and then I managed to catch first place in the third lap and just try playing it safe, keeping it calm, bringing the victory home. And yeah, it is much of a big improvement than the second round from the last 2 races.
Okay, congratulations. Great
Thank you.
effort,
Yeah,
man, coming from the back.
yeah. And now for Aldo, now it's on the third place, right? So, how was your race, Aldo?
Well, I was trying to live off the momentum from the previous race, but this time it was a reverse grid, so I'm starting at 10th. So I was just doing the same thing that I did at the start of the previous race, which is I know people are going to try and outbrake themselves at the first corner, and they're going to drift out wide. So I stayed on the very inside, but along the way, I think it was Jeter. He did not notice me on the inside, so we had a little bit of contact. Thankfully, it didn't affect me that much. I'm not sure for him though. But at that point, I got into fifth place from 10th after the corkscrew. And just like Andre, he was just trying to make up positions, get as much as I can for the next 8 laps. And at the end of the last lap, I was chasing down Real, and he put up a good fight. Very good defending, but I think at the before the last sector, I found a gap and I tried to go for it, but we had a bit of contact. But I don't think it affected him much, though. It stopped me from doing that again. Um, but yeah, I think third place is a great result considering I came from the well, not the back, but 10th place. So yeah, I'll take this as a good result.
Okay,
Yay! Good effort, guys.
congratulations. So there you go. You've heard it from third place Aldo and our champion Andre. This is race 6 of the AM class. Good job, you guys. Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations again, guys.
Okay, so we're back, and before we start with our pro class race, what we would like to see is the grid positions for race 6 of our pro class. So here we go. All
All
right, Fem, you
right,
want to
for
read
top
out
five.
our grid? Yeah.
Okay, so top five on the fifth place is Zuriel Sumodobilla. Fourth grid is Paul Faustino. Third is Russell Cabrera. Second is Jordan Cruz. First is Gab Senires.
Okay, so we're ready to check out this final race for the pro class. Last race of the season. It's going to be very close between Luis Moreno, Estefano Rivera, Inigo Anton. These are the guys that are battling for the overall championship. And let's see how this race goes. Okay, so we've got a reverse grid right now. And we're riding with Gab. And you can see that he's super excited. He is in pole position coming from the back because of the reverse grid. Hopefully he has a great race.
A lot
People
of
to watch
pressure
out
on
for.
him.
Oh, there is a lot of pressure on him. As a matter of fact, he even has an audience in the back. So the lights turn red. Lights go off and it's a start. Okay, so on board with Gab. Looks like it's a clean start from Gab. There's a lot of cars behind him. There's 23 cars behind him. And who do we have? Is that Estefano Rivera? I'm not really sure. Can't see right now, but oh,
Yeah,
okay.
again, it's
So
the reverse
it's Russell
grid,
Cabrera. Russell Cabrera is now in P1.
Whoa. Oh.
Oh! Contact. So that was Russell Cabrera. Russell is one of the Phoenix young drivers. And unfortunately, although he took P1, there will be an investigation because of the contact that's taken him out of that race. Gab Sinieres is leading this race. Russell Cabrera is out. I don't know if he's been able to keep on going. We now have Inigo Anton in P3 coming from the back of that reverse grid. I think he started in 10th there. And now we have the drivers to watch out for, Fen, in this race. We've got Daryl Brady and Terrence Yavin. They're both racing here, and both of them are professional sim racers. Estefano Rivera, who is a real race car driver, and who was the 2019 Formula V1 champion. A lot of action happening back there. Oh, cars off.
Oh.
A bunch of cars off there. Gab looks like he's really defending hard, trying to stay in front of Inigo Anton, who is now in 2nd place.
Again, this is the pro class, and they're way much intense.
They are super intense. So, okay, so from our race control, there was contact between Terrence and Zuriel, and this contact will be investigated. Okay? But in our lead pack here, we can see that there's a lot of action. Oh, off the track. Off the track, somebody is off. Who was that? I didn't get to see, but Inigo now passing Gab for 1st place. Okay, but Gab retakes that position from Inigo and is now making his car as wide as possible so that Gab is making that car as wide as possible so Inigo cannot take back the position. And we now have Joaquin Garrido in P3. Joaquin Garrido taking P3 from Luis Moreno, and Joaquin is our young driver.
Wow. That's Luis and Joaquin.
Yeah, a lot of action happening here in front. Oh, Luis Moreno and Joaquin, a bit of contact there. So we're riding with Luis Moreno. You can see he's really, really concentrated. Inigo Anton, smooth sailing up in front.
And we have now the onboard video of Inigo. Oh.
You can see, Fem, these guys are taking it very seriously. A lot of concentration in the faces of these drivers. So now on the third out of 8 laps, Inigo Anton leading this pack, and it looks like he's got a commanding lead at the moment. In second place, we now have Luis Moreno, who has passed Gab Señares. And
Look at his car.
yeah, Gab is now slowly dropping back. He's been overtaken also by Joaquin Garrido in the third place. Quite a lot of action here in the first half of this race, but now the cars are starting to build a bit of a gap. And we're now riding with Joaquin Garrido. Joaquin Garrido in fourth place, making a move on Joriel. And a great move into the Acacia. Joaquin takes third place. We now are on lap 3, about to go on to lap 4 out of 8 laps. So Fem, you remember how long these laps are when you're in the car? It's very short when you're watching it, but when you're in the car, it's like these laps are forever, right?
I guess the fastest is 2 minutes and 5 seconds or 4 seconds for the Vios Cup.
So yeah, in our Vios cars, it's about 2:20. And for the Formula V1 virtual cars, they're at about 2 minutes flat. Is a good time.
2 minutes flat. Wow.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so we're riding with Luis Moreno. Luis looks like he's caught up with Inigo. So Inigo has lost quite a bit of that gap that he had at the beginning. Luis looks like he's really concentrated, and he's catching Inigo by quite a bit coming into these corners.
And again, Japes, the winner of this round or the championship for Pro Class will go to?
Well, they will get the chance to drive a real Formula V1 car. So they win a test day at Clark in a real Formula V1 car, and then they get a whole bunch of other goodies. They've got ONP goodies, racing suits, gloves, and even an LG TV. You can see that
going halfway, right?
Yep, we're on lap 4, and you can see that these guys are really pushing hard, using all of the track even a bit more. So we've got Russell Cabrera there, who was leading the race before he got into an incident with Gab. You can see he's pushing real hard, fighting with the car a bit.
And again, this lap, Luis Moreno is setting the fastest lap for at 1:59.3.
Wow, that is super fast. That is super fast, and considering that Luis is actually carrying a bit of ballast. So in the Formula V1 Virtual Cup, Femi, we actually have the race winners carry ballast. So they have to be heavier if they are winning races. And Luis Moreno has been carrying ballast ever since round 2 and is still putting in the fastest lap of the race. So that goes to show how good he really is. So just a quick update on Luis and Inigo's battle. Luis needs to overtake Inigo, and Luis needs to make sure that Inigo doesn't finish any higher than 6th place. in order for Luis to win the championship. So Inigo needs to play this race a bit smart. Wants to make sure that he doesn't get into a big tangle with Luis. And at the moment, Luis has already passed Inigo. Inigo is following him through the corners. There's not much of a gap between them. I don't know if Inigo is going to bring the fight to Luis or if he's just going to hang out. But only time will tell. We've got 3.5 laps to go.
Let's go, guys. This is double points.
So riding with Luis on to the last set of corners on this track and into the last corner sweeper. Starting to build up a bit of a gap on Inigo.
I
Okay,
get
so we're
pressure with these guys.
yeah, we're riding on board with Inigo now.
So now Luis Moreno is lapping 1.59 flat. And Inigo is around 2 minutes flat.
Yeah, that's a good observation there, Femi. And I think Inigo is starting to take it safely around. He just needs to really shadow Luis's line and safely get his car back to the checkered flag. And I think he's in his mind already computing points, not taking unnecessary risks. And looking backwards, it seems that Inigo to third place is about 10 seconds. So long as he watches that gap, then this could all play into Inigo's hands for the overall championship. So we're now riding with Zuriel, and he is chasing down Terence Liave, the Super Cup champion. This is our midfield battle. These guys are still pushing really hard. You can see them using all of the road and more. This is a battle of Zuriel versus Terence versus Russell Reyes. And we see a move there by Gab.
Oh!
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 And we have Gab all over the grass. Gab Señores losing all of those places sideways through the grass. Who do we have? Oh, more action there. And it is Terence Liave taking a whole bunch of places there. Terence forcing his way through the side, and race control has said that there's an incident between Gab and Russell Reyes, and this will be investigated. Okay?
These guys are really pushing it hard now.
They are pushing hard. They are pushing hard. Reminds me of the Vios Cup.
You know the feeling.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got a crazy five-way battle for P4. So we're currently on lap 7 of 8. So we've got about 1.5 laps left to go in this race. Riding again with Luis Moreno.
So JP, we're entering the last lap with Luis Moreno.
Yep, I can see in his eyes that he can already taste the victory. Super relaxed. And he's built up enough of a lead. I think he's got over 2 seconds now on Inigo Anton with less than a lap to go. So I think at this point, Femi, if you were in the lead, would you take it easy or would you still be pushing?
I will be pushing. Knowing myself, I'll be even if nobody's on my tail, I'll be pushing it.
You're always pushing it at the track. Okay, so we have now Inigo Anton. And Inigo, you can see that he's got a really pro setup right there, using the Fanatec wheel. That Fanatec wheel is it's about 50,000 peso for just that steering wheel. It's quite intense.
Wow.
Yeah. And we have Luis Moreno coming through the last section, heading on to the main straight. And again, he's got over 2 seconds on Inigo. It looks like he's going to be coasting for a win. You can see him, he's already relaxing. And there you go.
Yay!
Luis Moreno taking that win. And Inigo Anton P2. And if all goes well, Inigo looks like he's going to be taking the overall championship as well. So congratulations to these guys. And in third place, we have Joaquin Garrido of the Phoenix Pulse Virtual Racing Team. Congratulations, you guys.
Again, this is the pro class.
Okay, and our fastest lap is Luis Moreno with a 1:59.6. Congratulations. Okay, so congratulations also to the Phoenix Pulse Formula V1 virtual team. In 8th place, we have Russell Cabrera. Good job. He was actually leading the race for one corner until he got into an incident with one of the other drivers. But Russell picked up the pieces and finished in 8th place. And of course, his teammate Joaquin Garrido finishes 3rd overall in this final 6th race at the 3rd round at the Clark International Speedway. Congratulations, guys. Good job.
Congratulations.
All right, what a race. So congratulations to the winners. In 3rd place, we have Joaquin Garrido of the Phoenix Pulse Racing Team. In 2nd place, we have Inigo Anton of the Avengers Racing Team 2. And of course, our champion was Luis Moreno of the Legion of Racers. Guys, come on down for our interview. There you go. Take it away, Tita Fam.
Hi guys, first congratulations to you guys. Galing. Good run. And as for
Thank you.
3rd place, Joaquin, how was the race?
It was actually really intense since I started from all the way from P20, if I'm not mistaken, from last. Then coming into the first corner, I just sent it. Then got up to 3rd and then just finished the race there.
Good job,
we
man.
can see on your,
Congrats.
we can see in your face that you're happy with it. Good job, good job. And for the 2nd place, we have Inigo Anton of Avengers Racing Team. Congrats, Inigo.
Thank
How was
you.
the race?
It was good coming into this round. You know, it's reverse grid again, so it's gonna be lots of fun and lots of chaos. And you know, I was pretty happy even in the first lap, like what Joaquin did. I came from 9th to 2nd after the first lap, and you know, I was just extremely happy with that. And also, I was very happy at the end of the race. I was able to be in first, but Luis started catching, and he eventually passed me. But at the end of the race, I was still so happy because I knew I was actually computing points, and I managed to get the championship, the overall championship with it. So super happy with the result.
Good
Good
job.
job.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Fem, with Joaquin and Inigo, we can't get away from it. These two already called me Tito. it's Luis, if you call me Tito, you're disqualified. So, Luis, come on down.
That's the rule. And now we
Hello.
have the champion for the pro class, Luis Moreno. Hi, Luis. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
how was the race?
Uh, for me, it was unbelievable because from the start, I had a few incidents on lap one already. I had a contact with Mark Elman. I had contact with Joaquin, but somehow I managed to get through, especially that big mess coming out of that long loop at the last section. And then I was just doing my best to uh, pick out every driver ahead of me as carefully as possible. And by lap 2 or lap 3, I was already within range of Inigo, and then I just again did my best to pass him carefully. I got him at the straight coming into turn 1, and somehow I pulled it off. I should have pulled that kind of move off in the previous race, but wasn't able to get past him. So primarily my focus was just to bring the car home in race 2, and somehow I pulled off the win, and I feel really great to pull it off.
Well, not only did you win, you also put in the fastest lap with a 1:59.3. So great job, Luis.
Thank you. I was really enjoying the flow of the track. I had a good car, and this track really suits my driving style, and happy to pull off a fastest lap as well.
All right, congratulations to the drivers. So again, third place, Joaquin
Thank you.
Garrido of the Phoenix Pulse Racing Team. Second place, Inigo Anton of the Avengers Racing Team 2. And we're still going to finalize the points. So it's looking good for Inigo for the overall win. And of course, our champion for race 6, Luis Moreno of the Legion of Racers. Guys, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you once again.
Thank you. Thank you, JP. Thank you, Fam. Thank you, everyone. Good races.
Good race, everyone.
So the Phoenix Pulse Formula V1 Virtual Cup wouldn't be possible without the help of our sponsors. And because this is our last race for the season, let's do this properly. From Phoenix Petroleum Philippines, I want to thank Boss Bong. Woohoo! Our president from Phoenix, Boss Bong. Mamsel, of course, Alex and Mika, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much. From LG, so LG TVs, guys, I want to thank Ma'am Anna, Greg, Bostov, guys, you guys are amazing. From Blue Chem, we want to thank Tim and Tonyo, guys. Thanks for the support. From PC Express, I want to thank Boss Jesse. Boss Jesse, you've been amazing with all of the equipment that we've used this year. Thank you very much. We want to also thank, of course, the Clark Speedway, Ninong Johnny, woohoo! And of course, we want to thank Ted also for modifying Clark Speedway to put it in the virtual world. We want to thank Bendix, Family Mart, Top Lift, and OMP. We want to thank, of course, our media partners, Autocar, Auto Deal, C Magazine, Philippine Daily Inquirer, and Inquirer Mobility, of course, Time Attack Manila, and Wheels PH. So guys, super thanks for all the support, not only for this event, but also for the support over all of the years. Thank you. And of course, thank you to our partner organizations, the AAP, GT Philippines, SRPH, Ribbon Arc, and 7 Garage, guys. Thank you. And the racing season of the 2020 Phoenix Pulse Formula V1 Virtual Series ends here. I want to thank everybody for joining this year. Not only the drivers, but also the spectators. Thank you to all the people that have been watching and supporting us. And we hope to see you guys in 2021 for more racing activities. We've got a lot of stuff lined up for you next year. And not only will it be in the virtual world, but we're going to be looking towards running real races in 2021. So see you guys there.
Yes, James, before we end this program, I would like to thank you guys and congratulations to Tuason Racing Team. Woo! Thank you. And also to Phoenix Petroleum Philippines, thank you for making me part of the Phoenix Pulse team. It was a really good experience, great experience for me. And thank you guys and congratulations again. And now I think we're ready to announce the raffle winners. We have 2 raffle winners of the Blue Cam and Bendix. Again, the raffle question was, in what place is Clark International Speedway located? And the correct answer is Mabalacat, Pampanga. And the winners for this raffle will be announced here on Tuason Racing page.
Hi everyone, this is Rian Ramos from the Phoenix Pulse Racing Team, and I'm going to be choosing and drawing the raffle winners for the Phoenix Pulse Formula V1 Virtual Cup Final Race Raffle. If you're one of those who have won from the answer and win contests, then that means your name will be in this fishbowl, and you're going to be one of the lucky ones that are winning in the raffle tonight just by already winning. Hey, I got a bowl full of winners, So first of all, we're going to be choosing 10 winners of Phoenix Pulse Racing merch. I'm actually wearing some racing merch right now. Don't worry guys, sadyang size large talaga to. Okay, so let's pick 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 winners of some Phoenix merch. Okay. So we have Jiv Roy Manoloto. Congratulations to you. Okay. We have Koneko Chan. Belma. Angeli Namindan. Alan Reyes. Ramil Bugari. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 winners so far. 4 more to go for some Phoenix merch. Angelica Matias. Kyla. Melanie Colarines. And one final winner, Melanie Legaspi. Congratulations to the 10 winners of some Phoenix Pulse merch. Now we are going to pick one winner for Phoenix lubricants. Okay, this is going to be good for your car. Congratulations to you, Jane Vista. Our one winner of Phoenix lubricants. Now I'm also going to pick just one winner for 10,000 pesos worth of Phoenix gift certificate. Woo! Sarap naman ng buhay nito. 10,000 pesos worth of Phoenix Pulse gift certificates goes to Zet Tan. Congratulations! Next, we're picking another winner for... one winner for a Fitbit Versa 2. Nice. Our Fitbit Versa 2. Congratulations on your healthy lifestyle, Aldrin Montiero. Congratulations, and we've got one more winner. One winner for a Nintendo Switch version 2. Who is this lucky person in my hand? Jilay and Polido, congratulations on your Nintendo Switch version 2. Am I right? Congratulations! Yay! Okay, so for all of the winners, congratulations to you guys. All you have to do is send a direct message with your name, contact number, and complete address, your full name, contact number, and complete address to the Phoenix Petroleum Facebook page. Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting the Phoenix Pulse Formula V1 Virtual Cup. And we promise you there will be many more exciting races next year.
Okay. So again, I want to thank everybody for supporting us. I also want to thank our team, because without our team, we couldn't have made this possible. I want to thank Jeanette. I want to thank Eileen. I want to thank Lally. I want to thank Bambi. I want to thank Ali. I want to thank Mike Tuason for all of the support for the stewarding. And trust me, there was a lot of stewarding being done in this series. I want to thank Gav, our race director. I want to thank Quattro, our COC. And I want to thank Elise for doing a lot of the hosting for the leaderboards. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for, again, supporting our program, and hope to see you guys all next year. Now, again, for those of you guys that want to donate to Mabuhay Deseret and to the areas affected by the recent typhoons, you may continue to send your donations to the bank account details flashed below. And for those of you who are already Formula V1 Fantasy League members, you can use your points as a donation. So please get in touch with us to convert those points and donate to our charities. Okay, so please don't forget to like and follow us on our Facebook page and Instagram and Twitter at Tuason Racing. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel at Tuason Racing TV. Don't forget to hit the bell button to keep updated on our latest happenings. What about you, fam?
Yes, please follow me, guys, on Instagram at Femela Baranda and on Twitter. And of course, you guys are amazing. Thank you again and congratulations. Tuason Racing team, thank you, thank you, thank you, and good job, guys.
All right, so that's it for us. My name is JP Tuason, and
Fem Baranda here.
Thank you very much, you guys. Merry Christmas and have a great set of holidays.
Thank you. See you in the next race.
With your Phoenix RCBC Bank Card MasterCard, get 5% rebate when you gas up at select Phoenix gas stations. 5% discount on gasoline and diesel engine oils. Free towing and roadside assistance. Get rewards points for your shopping, dining, and other purchases. And exchange your rewards points for free flights, gift vouchers, or cash rebates. Get your own Phoenix RCBC Bank Card MasterCard to enjoy Pulse Racing perks and privileges. Apply now and receive 500 pesos worth of Phoenix Fuel as welcome gift.
Vibrant AI picture. Resonant AI sound. The wonder of LG OLED TV